In the top stories, police explain hotspot policing strategy. Deputy Commissioner of Police assures witness safety and traffic to be disrupted due to well drilling in Cayenne. The details on these stories and more after the break.
At Quartz Optical, two are better than one. Be ready for any occasion with not one, but two pairs of complete eyewear. Choose from our wide range of fashionable brands. Buy one and get a second pair free. That's two pairs with no cash and pay later. Book your free eye exam today online at quartzoptical.com. Two are better than one. Buy one, get one free. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
In cricket, there are a few essentials. A bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Kyla Berridge. The police will be taking a more targeted approach in their efforts to stop gun violence in the communities with a strategy they've dubbed hotspot policing. During Wednesday's police press conference, Assistant Commissioner of Police Adolph Adams explained the new tactic.
We have implemented a strategy that we call hotspot policing, and it is basically increasing our presence in the various hot communities. We implement our community outreach measures. We also increase our search warrants capabilities in those areas, and we also do 24-hour surveillance and following and targeting of the respective gang members.
He said along with the targeted patrols, the police will be relying on assistance from the general public as well.
We depend heavily on the general public, and we are happy that we are seeing now some assistance from the general public. So that is how we plan to approach our hotspot policing in engaging the general public. We rely heavily on those who are our eyes and our ears.
Assistant Commissioner of Police Adolph Adams. As the police continues its call for public assistance in fighting the recent upsurge in gun crimes, a senior police officer is reassuring the public that they can provide information without fear. During the police press conference on Wednesday, Deputy Police Commissioner Cromwell Henry said the police have measures in place to protect civilians that have been proven effective.
We have a witness protection program that has been ongoing for many years, and I could almost say, stand to be corrected by the ACP Crime, that all the witnesses who have gone into that program, they have been safe up to date. None has been harmed. And so if a person has information that they want to provide to us, of course we encourage that, but they are concerned for their safety, and that is expressed to us, or we assess that, then we have things that we can do to ensure that that person is safe.
Earlier in the press conference, Commissioner of Police James Sutton announced that they have upgraded the information reward system. He said anyone who provides information that leads to an arrest and conviction can receive up to $25,000. The government has begun its well drilling project in Cayenne, and officials have warned of traffic disruptions in the area. On Thursday, manager water engineer at the Water Services Department, Cromwell Williams, explained that traffic will have to be diverted in Cabbage Tree beginning on Friday.
Because of the closeness of the drilling to the Island Main Road here, unfortunately, we have to close the Island Main Road and create a diversion of the traffic for safety reasons. And so I must apologize up front that we could not give more notice, but from tomorrow, Friday morning at about 7 a.m., we're going to hand over this site officially to bid for water well drilling, and as a result we're going to have to close this section of the road and divert the traffic.
He said traffic will be redirected to a secondary road nearby and urged motorists to drive carefully along that stretch.
The traffic diversion is just on the inner road here at Cabbage Tree, so it would not be too much of an inconvenience at all to the public. Of course, being an inner road, persons would have to drive more slowly and more cautiously, but it's a minor inconvenience in the big scheme of things.
The Ministry of Public Infrastructure is urging motorists to drive with caution and to obey all traffic signs displayed in the area. Ross University School of Veterinary Medicine, RUSVM, through its parent company Adtalem Global Education, presented 10 scholarships at the 6th Annual Ross University Scholarship Award ceremony at the auditorium on the school's campus on Wednesday. This is the 6th year of the scholarship program, supporting academically deserving students with a financial need and the opportunity to study at the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College and the Nevis Sixth Form College. Speaking at the ceremony, Dean of the Ross University School of Veterinary Medicine, Dr. Sean Callanan, congratulated the students on the work they have done to be presented with the scholarship.
I really want to say again, congratulations, guys. You've been really the ones that have won these scholarships because it's everything that you have done. And we hope it's a little boost to you to continue to do what you're doing, because it's a validation that what you're doing is right. And we look forward to you being future leaders within the Federation and beyond. And we'll even have a few future veterinarians within this group as well. So that sounds good. So we will see you in this venue again in a couple of years' time.
Minister of Education, Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, thanked the university for their partnership with the Ministry of Education, noting that their efforts are appreciated.
I would like to extend my sincere thanks and applaud the administration, staff and students of Ross University for your continued partnership and the support provided to the people of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. And I think we can all join and give them a round of applause. The Ministry of Education values your commitment to furthering education projects for the benefit of nationals. This scholarship is just one of the many ways you, the administration, staff and students show your unwavering love for our people, and we are eternally grateful.
Dr. Hanley encouraged the students to use their scholarships wisely as they pursue higher education.
Congratulations, recipients. Today you will be the fortunate beneficiary of this institution's generosity. Ensure that you utilize it wisely, and in doing so, remember to pay it forward. As citizens of this great federation, you have a responsibility to give back to this nation. The financial support you receive today ensures that you are able to meet the financial demands of higher education. Make sure you use it wisely and invest it into your education.
The scholarships were presented to 10 recipients who will pursue studies in natural sciences, modern languages, information technology, business studies, teacher education, nursing, humanities, law, and culinary arts. After the break, Water Department gives updates on water rationing schedule, and St. Kitts and Nevis working to reduce food bill. Stay with us.
I wonder if Auntie will be able to figure out this riddle. Let's see. Auntie, I have a riddle for you.
Let's hear it.
Where can you shop and get cash back in free groceries for a year?
Huh? Where can you shop and get cash back in free groceries for a year?
Come on, Auntie, you should know this.
I really can't think what the answer could be.
It's SL Housewords, duh.
How do you know this?
Because Mom shops here all the time.
Come here, you little nosy prince.
Riddle that cashback. It's that time of the year. Cashback season is here. Get cashback coupons for free groceries with every hire purchase at Hosford's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store. Plus, a chance to win free groceries for a year.
There is no better time to discover what your National Bank Visa debit or black cards can do.
Mimi, what's that sound?
It can get you out of a pickle. Using my National Bank Visa card is fast, secure, and convenient.
Cashless SKN is our new lifestyle choice. National Bank, always here.
Welcome back. The St. Kitts Water Services Department has established a water rationing schedule due to the lack of rainfall during this period. In a press release issued on Wednesday, the department reminded the general public that all water supplies are 100% dependent on rainfall. The release said from January to May, we received only 60% of the normal rainfall for this period. As a result, we are facing severe water restrictions. During the rationing period, water will be closed off every evening around 8 p.m. until 5 a.m. Residents are therefore encouraged to store water to meet their needs during these interruptions in their supply. All consumers are encouraged to check their premises for leaks and to have them repaired immediately. Consumers who fail to have their leaks repaired will be disconnected. The Water Services Department also stated that they are taking steps to increase water production capacity to enable a 24-hour supply even during the annual dry season. The department apologized for any inconvenience which this interruption in supply may cause. The Ministry of Agriculture in St. Kitts, Honorable Minister of Agriculture in St. Kitts, Honorable Samuel Duggins, and Minister of Agriculture in the Nevis Island Administration, Honorable Eric Evelyn, met on Friday to discuss the implementation of policies in the Federation geared towards meeting CARICOM's 25% by 2025 agenda. The meeting was held at the Malcolm Gishad Recreational Park in Nevis and included Permanent Secretaries Miguel Fleming on St. Kitts and Huey Sargent of the Nevis Island Administration, Directors of the Departments of Agriculture, Fisheries and Marine Resources, Deputy Directors and Technical Officers from both islands. During a brief update, Minister Duggins spoke about how the partnership between both islands can help the Federation meet its target.
As a federal minister, I would have engaged with the minister, Mr. Evelyn, on Nevis, and we would have collaborated on the idea that St. Kitts and Nevis should move in one accord. And today we have brought our technical teams together so that we both can have a shared vision in our approach to the 25 by 25 agenda for St. Kitts and Nevis as one country. And I must say, discussions are going extremely well. And I believe that at the end of these discussions, we'll have a very well-formulated plan as to how we would both contribute to one agenda for 25 by 25. I always say, based on the data, based on statistics and what we have already put together, St. Kitts and Nevis will be recorded as a success story when CARICOM is announcing all stories about the agenda. And I look forward to seeing what is in the future for food security within the Federation.
Honorable Eric Evelyn confirmed that the discussion heavily focused on priority crops that are expected to contribute greatly to a reduction in the regional food bill.
we would have had some initial meetings prior to this one, but we decided to intensify what we're doing, because what we need to continue to do is to identify crops, certain crops, livestock products, marine products that we think has the potential for us to increase our production locally, so that we can have a reduction by 25% or even more than 25% by the year 2025. I think that here in St. Kitts and Nevis we do have the potential to reach that target, and so what we're also trying to do is to identify what our strength, our weaknesses, our opportunities and our threats are in terms of reaching those targets.
The implementation of the CARICOM Agri-Food System Strategy in member states is expected to help achieve the 25 by 25 target by giving special attention to priority crops and products such as poultry, corn, soya, meat, rice, and niche vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, onions, red cabbage, lettuce, and tomato, as well as roots and tubers like cassava, sweet potato, table potato, and dasheen. Specific fruits, herbs, and spices have also been considered. In his presentation at the most recent Prime Minister's press conference, Minister Duggins said the Ministry of Agriculture is preparing to roll out its comprehensive plan designed to secure food self-sufficiency and sustainability in St. Kitts and Nevis. This strategy is expected to outline the targets which have been set to contribute significantly in reducing the food import bill on a national and regional level. A technical and legal team from the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO met with Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, Marine Resources and Cooperatives, Miguel Fleming, at Port State and Port State representatives in the Department of Marine Resources on Tuesday, 30th May, to discuss and review St. Kitts and Nevis's fisheries, aquaculture and marine resources regulations, which is being supported by the Port State Measures Agreement (PSMA) project. The meeting was a follow-up from the FAO Fisheries Global and Regional Team and Development Law Services' first visit to the Federation in June 2022 to complete a needs assessment, which resulted in a validated strategy and action plan to effectively implement the PSMA project to combat illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing and related activities. As a result, a legal team was created which included the Department of Marine Resources, the Ministry of Justice and Legal Affairs, the Nevis Island Administration Legal Department, and FAO. This team was tasked with the responsibility of reviewing and updating the 2015 Fisheries, Aquaculture and Marine Resources Draft Regulations in order to have the legal backing to complete and implement each objective. The objectives identified by key stakeholders in the 2022 to 2024 National Work Plan include strengthening the national policy and legislative frameworks to combat IUU fishing, monitoring control and surveillance systems that directly support the implementation of port state measures and supporting tools, as well as increased transparency and traceability within the fisheries sector. The team wrapped up the visit with the development of the draft regulations and is expected to advance steps by building national capacity to support and improve the Federation's flag, port, coastal and market state performance. The Nevis Island Administration, NIA, is seeing an uptick in public and private sector investments. Premier Honorable Mark Brantley welcomed the opening of several new businesses on Nevis, including the 869 Bar and Grill. He was particularly proud that persons from Nevis are driving investments on the island, noting that the territory should not rely solely on foreigners to create economic opportunities. Deputy Premier Honorable Eric Evelyn attended the recent opening of the bar along with Premier Brantley. He too welcomed the establishment of a new business in the parish of St. George, providing employment for a number of individuals. Premier Brantley said his administration continues to craft public policies that create an enabling environment which stimulates entrepreneurship and encourages a vibrant domestic business sector. He also highlighted some of the significant investments by the government intended to expand the economic and social infrastructures on Nevis. These include the island-wide rehabilitation of the road network, multi-million-dollar expansion of the Alexandra Hospital, employing of several medical specialists, acquisition of state-of-the-art medical equipment, and the commissioning of a new 3.8 MW Watt-Siller generator at Nevelec. Coming up in regional news, Barbados government committed to development of renewable energy.